Now continuing on with our Save the Humans game. I'm sorry for the delay, but now it's time to put in those bells and whistles. Got a new image here that you'll be able to download from phasergames.com. There's an explosion there. And we've also got some audio files. That'll be all in the new updated pack. It'll be in the link below this video, or you can just look for it on phasergames.com. We've got a boom for when the alien is hit, a pop for when the human gets home, and a shoot for when we shoot the bullet. Let's go ahead and put in the explosion first, and that is a sprite sheet, so we need to load it as such up here at the top, and we'll call the sprite sheet key exp explosion, images, exp.png. The frame width and the frame height are both 256 pixels. And then down here at the end of our create, we can define that explosion. We'll go ahead and put in a test explosion just to configure the animation. This exp equals this add sprite, and we'll just put it at 100, 100 just for testing, the key being exp, and then we need to define the animation. So I'm going to go over here to the snippets, the animation snippets at phasergames.com. And create an animation snippet is what we need. I'll paste it right there. Let me format that. We need a key for that, something to call it. We can call it boom. And then we could just go through and say the frames key equals exp, frame 1, and key exp frame 2. But there is a faster way of doing it if we're going to use all the frames. It's down here at the bottom, get frame numbers. And what that will do is generate an object that's exactly identical to this frame's key exp, frame 1, frame 2. It just extracts all the frames from that sprite sheet. And we pass in the key of the sprite sheet, exp, and then I can replace the frames here. Just take that off. Replace it with frame names. And then we play that animation by saying this exp, play, and the animation key being boom. Let's have a look at it now. And there it is. And it keeps going over and over and over. So we can change that. We've got it on repeat equals -1, which means forever. We can say 0. Should only do it once. And then we want to make sure that object is being destroyed after that is over. To do that, there's an animation complete event. So we can say this exp, the sprite, on animation complete, and then we can make a function animation complete passing this as the scope. But there's a shortcut here. If we don't pass this as the scope, then this would equal the sprite, not the scene. So we can say this exp on animation complete, an anonymous function, a function without a name, brackets, this destroy. So when the animation is complete, the sprite gets destroyed. And make sure it's called console log destroy. And we'll test that out to make sure there are no mistakes. And we got the destroy notice. Great. So now we can leave this here, the frame names and such. I'm going to cut this exp and put it down here. And then I'm going to cut these 3 lines, and let's go down to where we've hit the alien. Right here where it says get a point, update score right after that. This explosion equals this add sprite, and we'll say char x and char y. So it'll be right over the alien, right before the alien gets destroyed. Refresh. Wait for an alien. There we go. It's a little large, so I'm going to scale it here. And we'll try that at 25%. Just wait for an alien. Good. Now let's add the sound effects in. We need to load those first. This load audio and the key. Let me have a look at the files here. We need boom. And since we already have boom down here for the explosion, I'm going to change it to boom sound. It might not interfere with each other, but it just might. So audio/boom.wave, and this load audio pop wave. And generally you want to include different types of sounds in here in an array. But this is just for making the quick game real quick. This load audio shoot and audio shoot.wave. And down at the end of the create function, we'll define those sounds. This pop equals this. And usually we say this add image or this add sprite, but it's a little backwards in the sound. So it's this sound add. The key being pop. We'll just do the same for shoot. Equals this sound add shoot. And this boom sound equals this sound add boom sound. So down here in the update, if the human got home, then this pop play. If we add the bullet, then we've just shot. So this shoot play. And where we do the explosion, this boom sound play. And I'm going to change the explosion rate here. Let's make it go a little faster and make the frame rate 32, so 4 times as fast. Better. I'll just speed up the video here so we can cut to the end with the humans getting home. There we go, and we're getting points. I sort of lost. So the last thing to do is put in the game over, title screen, and play again. If you'd like to learn more about Phaser, including my ebooks, Skillshare, and Udemy courses, and tons of Phaser freebies, go to phasergames.com or click the link below in the description, and don't forget to subscribe.